Hi there! Would love to have you stay tuned for this week's What I Spent Wednesday, as well as a full report on how much debt I still owe. Good morning, and thank you for watching. It is 5:05 in the morning, and I'm about to head down to Philadelphia for a quick trip for work. It was kind of unexpected, but I'm excited to be going. However, I wanted to get out this week's edition of What I Spent in My Money Diaries. That is why I am up at this actually wonderful, beautiful hour. So that's the week rundown. If you want to take a screenshot. And I feel like this week went okay. There was very little that I could have done without. There's one thing, but I'll tell you. So on Wednesday, I had a no spend day. On Thursday, I had a no spend day. On Friday, the 18th, I spent $30 in groceries at Walmart. That was exciting because I feel like Walmart for me is one of those places where you walk in and if you don't have a list and you don't have a plan, you can, walk in intending to get one thing and walk out, $150 later. Not for me though. Luckily, I stuck to the list and only got some vegetables, and really that was it. I needed like a soup base because I was going to make a soup the next day. So that's what I got, and that's what I left with. On Saturday, the 19th, this is funny. This is the one thing I could have done without. So I have allergies. I'm anaphylaxis to nuts and shellfish, and even though I went to the oyster festival, shellfish, I'm allergic to crustaceans, so shrimp, crab, and lobster. So Saturday I spent $7 at 7-Eleven because I went to like a women's breakfast in the morning, and I'm normally very careful about what I eat, and I only eat what I bring. But there were just so many really good things that I wanted to try everything. But I tried to like stick with the quiches because usually proteins are safe. And one of the quiches must have had something in it. Like I'm not even sure, and I don't even want to figure it out. I just knew that I started reacting in some way, and it could have also been because I was tired and I had been up the night before, what have you. In any event, I started reacting, and I kind of like panicked a little bit, managed to calm myself down. And what happened was I was switching out my bags, and I didn't have my Benadryl. So I had to run to 7-Eleven and pick up some Benadryl to keep in my car. So luckily that's how that went. But I just felt really silly. Luckily I was fine and nobody else really knew. But that was $7 that I could have done without spending. So that was that on Saturday. And I also spent $24 at ShopRite for groceries I couldn't get at Walmart. So like eggs and arugula I didn't have. So on Sunday, I spent $20 in gas. On Monday, I had another no spend day. And then on Tuesday, yesterday, I spent $28 in food out. And that was budgeted in my food out category for the month, which I'm actually under currently. So totally justified. Or totally within my spending plan. So for categories, I spent $20 in gas, $61 in groceries, and $28 in food out. So not such a terrible month at all. What I would actually like to start doing is an A, was it worth it segment, and B, what I didn't buy. Because what I didn't buy yesterday, because I was out walking around Target with a friend, well, I know everyone says Target's one of those places where you walk in, buy one thing, and you walk out with, a whole cart full. But I was really, like, Target doesn't do it for me. Because I feel like they're trying to get my money, so I'm like, you know what, you can keep it. Keep everything you have. But the one thing I really wanted that I didn't get, and this is silly, and I hopefully will end up getting it soon, but I wanted some hair, skin, and nails gummies. Like, I wanted some gummies for my nails. I wanted some vitamins, and I tabled that till next month because I'm over on my grocery budget. And I'm like, nope, it's got to wait till next month. So that is what I didn't buy this week. So moving on to my total debt report. I was feeling a little bit, say demotivated, but demotivated last night. So I thought, let me take a look at my total debt, and that might inspire me. And I actually also watched Mary's video on her new debt repayment plan, and that actually gave me a little bit of the charge that I needed to take a closer look at my debt. And I think I'm going to just start doing this weekly, taking a look, because you got to know the numbers if you want to hit your target. So I looked at my total debt, and here it is. It is $14,813.17 is my total payoff amount as of yesterday. And the interest is at 2.62, so I really can't complain about the interest. What I didn't know was that it's divided up into two different loans, my subsidized and unsubsidized. So the unsubsidized is super small. It's like less than 4,000. So I might aim to knock that one out because I just go into one portal and make one payment on the entire amount. So I might try to knock that smaller amount out first. Actually, that is what I'm going to try to do. And that's the goal that I'm shooting for. So that's where I am in my total. So I've got 14,000 left. And while it doesn't sound like a lot, I know a lot of other people are dealing with a lot more. In my case, it's a little bit more challenging because my fixed expenses are so high. Housing is right now 60% of my post-tax take-home. So that's a little bit challenging, and it means that A, my take-home is only used for my take-home expenses, and I'm not paying anything additional to debt from my take-home. And B, if I'm going to get ahead, it's all going to be through side hustle. So as I'm planning to get out of debt entirely this year, it's all going to be through side hustle. So as January is kind of wrapping up and drawing to a close, and I'm looking to sort of strategize my debt payment and how I'm going to sort of plan that out for the year, I'm realizing that I've got to have a plan in place that will send all my side hustle payments directly to debt and figure out how I'm going to do that. So stay tuned for Side Hustle Saturday because I'm going to put in place, I have in place kind of like I've been thinking about it, a more sort of clear, methodical plan of what I'm going to do for the profits that I have for my side hustle, because 100% of that will be going toward debt and savings. So stay tuned for that. It's a new sort of strategy on how I'm planning to pay off my debt while at the same time building up my savings, because wouldn't it be a tragedy to have no debt but also have like a event hit at the end of the month, like I need to find a new place to live or my car goes out, and to not have that money but to not have the debt. Because honestly, if it were between having 15,000 in savings and having 15,000 debt, or no debt and no savings, I would rather have 15,000 in savings and 15,000 in debt. So that's just my thinking, and I'm going to come up with a way. I've kind of like cooked up this way to kind of make sure that I have both savings and debt taken care of. So stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any questions, or let me know your plan for paying it off, because I know here in the Dave Ramsey community especially, it's just throw everything at the debt, but I think that really leaves you vulnerable to any unforeseen emergencies that might arise. So let me know your debt payoff plan, and again, thank you for watching. I hope you'll keep watching.